Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are jumping onto the ranked ladder with Zamasu. This is video 2 of the double upload weekend for Blue. We had a tough loss with Vegeta. Androids is just a brutal. I think it's a monstrosity outside of Topku. I think it's going to be such a difficult deck to break down. Oh, so we got a Zamasu Goku Black off here. We'll keep that. So we have a decent turn 1 and turn 2. We do not ever self-awaken in this deck, by the way, just as an FYI for anybody who wonders if that's something we do. I think we just charge this. It's good for removing Zamasu's, but honestly, other than that, no, we need to keep that, right? We need to keep it. I'd like to keep this as well, because it's very good at removing 6-drop Goku Blacks. I think we just charge this blocker. No. Because it's good for avoiding these crits, so we'll get rid of the Goten. This was a tough choice, honestly. That was a really tough charge. They're all very useful cards. So we should have charged that then. Okay. So this is mainly just to avoid taking crit damage, because obviously we don't draw on our Awaken side. We can't really afford to not have a hand. Ooh, okay. Time ring. Okay, so we had no good targets then. Fortunately, we have to take that one. And it was a Pilaf. We have a Pilaf in there for a Pilaf loop now. Zeno's not going to be helpful at this stage. We run 4 copies of this as well, so we will likely see another one. And yeah, I think we just established the Goku, and we just use it as a blocker to avoid taking crits. Because he is a 25k defensive blocker as well, when we have 7 or less in hand. So it means he has to combo over it if he wants to kill it, otherwise we can be kind of... Oh, he's charging a lot as Zamasu's. Do you know, I hate this, like, doing the top 3 and then putting them back in order, because it's not very intuitive at telling you which is the correct order. It's kind of strange. It's like, is the first one you pick... Do you know what I mean? It's like, is the first one that you pick, is that the bottom card or is that the top card? Charge-wise, I think we just charged the blocker. I don't think we need to. Fucking hell. This is not a good start. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Oh god. Right, okay. Enjoy your turn, mate. This has not been a very good start. We're defensively, we're sound. We can just sit back on 7 life and we're just going to keep using this blocker to avoid taking crits. Where we can. He's probably going to tap 4 and play a crit now. Probably like the crit Vegeta or something. I don't know, I'll see. Or that Zamasu. I mean... And I think we just use the sickle here. I don't want to see this on the board. I love that alt art. It's such a nice alt art. But before we remove it, I want to see what we end up drawing. A Gallic gun, okay. It's not bad, it's just not particularly great at this stage. I think I'd maybe just leave the energy open for it. Do we leave the energy open or do we just Pilaf into Pilaf here? I think we Pilaf into Pilaf, honestly. This card is so good into crit leaders, honestly. Because he's 25k, he's such a nuisance for Beerus to deal with as well. Especially when Beerus is unawakened, is what I mean. Like, while he's a crit leader. So we can just avoid taking crits for most of the game. Or at least that's the idea. Okay, so he's going to probably bottom deck the Pilaf. That kind of sucks. If I'm him, I actually just get rid of this. This is such a nuisance card. But he knows he's probably going to have to combo this plus one from hand, or at least maybe a Gallic Gun. Yeah. We should have saved the energy for Gallic Gun, rather than doing the Pilaf. It just slipped my mind that this card exists, honestly, for a second. 35, we could just save it if we want. But I think it's fine. We can just let it die. This is such a good card, I love this for Goku Black. I'm really excited for recording a Goku Black video, actually. I think Goku Black is so strong this set. And now yeah. As good as bottom decking that 4-drop was, like, this is why I wanted to keep this card, is so that we could just remove these on the spot. We do have that for the removal now. I think we have to just charge this now. Okay, so we can actually remove both of these, which is very good. And then we save the energy for the Gallic Gun as well. And then we're going to go 30 on this, just because it forces a response from his hand. Maybe we should have played this to remove the other Zamasu, but I'm going to imagine he wants to keep that Zamasu on board. So we'll see what he does here. Us going 30 is a really clutch number, and there we go, we've drawn out a super combo. Bye bye. And then we just pass. I think we're in a good shape. Our hand is really bad, but we have board presence. We're still at 7 life. Our hand is just really dead at the minute. That's the problem. What does he have in drop? He has nothing 4 cost wise. Yeah, so he's gonna do the skill. I think we use ours here if that's all he does. If he just stays at 35, I think we do the same. I'm fully expecting a 6-drop to come down and kill this. But I want to dig into the deck. And we're going to take the 40k, right? There's no way we're getting out of that. This isn't a great card for this stage of the game, but it could be worse. Oh. Yeah, by playing the Gallic Gun, he messed up, actually. Oh, I say he messed up, he might not have a 6-drop in hand, but... I'm fine with super comboing here, just because this reduces its cost. So we'll see if we draw into something useful. That's not one of them. What do we actually have drop-wise? We don't have anything. Our Pilaf can only add back these. I think we just charge this. Yeah, so we'll peel off into Trunks, and then I'm gonna play the Trunks. Zeno. Okay, so we have that if things get really out of control. So we can go for 40 onto this. I think that might be the play. And if he combos out of it, we just tap 4 Zamasu. Okay, so he doesn't, but that's still good for us. So we tap 4 Zamasu, get a card in hand as well from the draw. So we have this in case things get really wild. If he 6 drops next turn, I'm probably there's a chance we do this, but we're still on 7 lives, so it might be too early to panic and use this. So I think we just save this actually. I think we'll play off of this and the Pilaf. Yeah, of course we take. We need to get some cards in hand, so I don't mind taking some life damage here. Yeah, so he's Zeno'd. I think we just charge this now. We just peel off into peel off, and then we attack and combo off the peel off. Okay, so we have 2 Zenos now. What is with all the duplicates in our hand? Look at this. And he comboed Zeno. Okay, so we don't have an attack threat to worry about. We have 6 in hand, so we'll get the draw. Jesus. I did say we'd see another one. And I think we just add back Pilaf and pass. And then we're sitting okay now. He only has 5 in hand. We're leaving an energy open. I could have Pilafed again, but I want to keep the energy just in case, because obviously we only have that 1 in hand now, so we need to be able to recycle the other one. Jesus Christ. So he just uses that as combo power, which I suppose is fair. I'm just going to charge one, we don't need this many. Peel off into... What happened to Peel? Oh, Zeno bottom decks, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, we'll just do this first then. Oh my god. This hand is just wild. What is going on? Where's our boss monsters? Okay, we have a Gallic gun. We're just not comboing. We could have comboed, to be fair. That's fine by us. And then Pilaf, we add Trunks, I guess, maybe. Is it even worth? I think it is, because we at least get to dig with the Trunks. And then we just pass. So he has 4 Zamasus in charge, and I think I've already removed, like, I've bottom decked like 3 of them, I think. And he's got 1 in drop. Yeah, 1 in drop. We're just comboing this here. We don't care about our awaken. I just want to keep the draw power alive. Plus it means it's now in the drop if we see another Pilaf rather than it getting bottom decked. So what does he have besides the Goku Black in here? Yeah, it's just the Goku Black, right? Yeah, so that would have bottom decked a 2 or less if he played this. And then we can Zeno in our next turn if we need to. So we can swing 3 times. Actually, if he's just going to do this, I'm fine with it. Or am I? Maybe I do defend this, you know. I think we get 3 attacks and then we Zeno. Just to clear his board. It does clear ours as well, of course, but... that keeps our hand size in check a little bit. That's a 5. If we had kept that Mai... if we had kept this Mai, we could have just Sinister Sickled and bottom decked both of them without having to Zeno at all. Yeah, I think we just do this, so we'll charge that. We'll play the Trunks. Okay, it doesn't really change anything, so let's just start swinging. And then we've got 2 lots of 25k coming his way. And then we Zeno. No reason not to. And there's the Goku Black, so that actually changes things. Although, does it? Because I think... yeah, he's bottom decked all of our 4 drops, so we don't really have a good target for the Goku Black, so I might just skip that this turn. Or maybe not, actually. What do we have in drop? Again, it's just... yeah, so we can Pilaf into Pilaf. Maybe we do just play this. We don't have a good target, but... I mean, I suppose we could just add this and play the blocker. Either that or we play the Trunks, maybe? Wait, what's the play here? No, I think I'm right. I think we just Zeno. Reset both board states. He's got 4 cards in hand. We have Goku Black for the following turn, we just don't have a good follow-up behind it. We need a good 4 cost. We've kind of messed it now with the Goku Black because we won't get a free play since we're at 8 in hand. Yeah, I want to get rid of his cards, so we're going to do this. It does get rid of everything, but... yeah, that's fine. He's down to 3 in hand. So he has a couple of good targets to play if he has a 6-drop again. He's defended very well, I'll give him that. keep forgetting you can add extras back. We could have added Sinister Sickle. Not that it would matter, really. So he adds that Goku Black. Okay. I don't think I want to. Maybe I do want to actually, because we have a massive energy pool now. Maybe we just charge the Goten. Okay, so we have a 4-drop now, but we have too big a hand to get any advantage from it. Maybe I just push some damage here. I think I just combo this Pilaf, you know. Let's go 45. We'll add back a Gallic Gun as well, I think. Nothing really of use in here, to be honest, outside of that. That's the first thing I've seen this animation. That is sick. That is so sick. I think I just want to go life now. So we'd have 3 Gallic Guns. Plus this. Yeah, we're sitting very good here. And I might use one of the Gallic Guns on the Zamasu attack. So we'll go 40k here. This is a very grindy match, for sure, but this is kind of how you want to play Zamasu. You don't ever really want to get to that awakened step until you have to. And then we can defend our Goku Black pretty well. I'm gonna imagine he's got another 6-drop in hand. So we're gonna take this instead of not. The reason being is it will awaken as well. The 40k is a bit of a nuisance, but it is what it is. And I think we can just skip charge from now. We don't need more than 10 energy, honestly. Tap 4? Oh, okay. So he doesn't have a 6-drop then, I'm assuming. Unless he's... No, because it would still make more sense to... What is this? Pitara. Okay, so it's adding a Vegito. Yeah. I'm not surprised he concedes. This is such a difficult breakdown for him. Like, yeah, he's on 2 life. We have a ridiculous size card. Like, there was no way he was going to remove any of our board without actually just physically removing the board. He wasn't going to swing into it and kill it. But yeah, I'm enjoying Zamasu, honestly. That's like my 4th match with Zamasu, and it feels really good. So we'll go over the deck list. We'll show you what we're running with. So this was actually, I think this was stolen from Eggman's event again. It's a very similar deck to that, if not exactly the same. Once again, I need some inspiration. I there's certain changes in here I would make, right? But the big one for me is Mai. The more I play Mai, the more I like it. So there is the possibility I up this somehow. Maybe the Goku blocker is so clutch for this leader, just because it depends on obviously the matchup. But if we're at 7 or fewer cards in hand, that's a 25k defensive card, meaning that red can't just neg it through a Gohan, for example. Like, they have to actually deal with it. And no matter what, it blocks an attack, and we want to delay our awaken for as long as possible, right? And we were able to delay any crit damage because we blocked 2 of them with this. He's such a good card, I think, for this for a few matchups. Red is one I like about him, but once they awaken, it's not that strong, obviously, because they can, you know, like Catapesla in the same turn that they Gohan, for example, you know, if they do the lead skill and all that garbage. But it definitely won't be useful beyond that. But we'll go through the list. So we've got 4 1-drop Zamasus. This is just the bottom deck one cost from set 1. We've got 4 Pilas. This new Goten, so on play, we choose a battle card 2 or less and we send it back to our opponent's hand. This is very good for stumping Red's aggression. I would probably put this at 4. I just need to figure out what I would cut. Maybe a Zeno. I think 4 Zenos is a bit too much. Zeno's good for resetting board state, but with Topku's hand size, I don't know if tapping 6 to clear the board is good, just because obviously we can clear the board that way, but we have many other ways to control the board, so it's sometimes just not necessary to do it this way. But yeah, we run 1 Mai. This Mai, essentially on play, we choose one of our opponent's battle cards and reduce its reduce its energy cost by 1. That's very good in tandem with this, because we can bottom deck 6 drops if we, you know, if we have where is it? The Vegito, sorry. The Vegito can then bottom deck 3 costs, you know, so if we can this card ties in quite well, and it's a 10k combo, which I like about it, so if it doesn't actually come up, we can at least just combo off. It's also recyclable through the Pilaf, which is what I like about it as well. 4 1-drop Trunks is just a cantrip. 4 the Goku blockers, again, on our opponent's turn, if we've got 7 or fewer cards in hand, it gains 10k. So he's at 15k on our turn, 25k on our opponent's turn. We have 4 of the new Vegetos. On play, it bottom decks a 1 or less, but its permanent is on our turn. If we have a battle card, if we have 7 cards in hand, we can bottom deck one of our, if we have 7 or less cards in hand, all of our opponent's battle cards are reduced by 1, so at least on their energy cost. So this will bottom deck a 2 or less. Sorry, I just got completely befuddled there. For the Zamasu Fuse, this is our draw engine for if we have to awaken. We need this card, and it's the best card to play off the Goku Black for that reason. Depending on if we need removal. If we need removal, we just play the Vegito instead, but it's a great card. I like it. I like them both. 2 secret rares. The list I looked at had 3. Based on the fact I didn't see one at all that game, I can understand why. But it only comes up every now and again, and honestly, tapping 5 for just getting rid of 1 battle card. The dual attacker's nice, don't get me wrong, and 30k is a really good number in Topku for the most part, because yes, while Kefla's 25 and while Gohan's 25, etc., most of the cards they play off of Kefla, you know, like the actual Kefla itself, the Catapesla, they're 20ks, so we can attack into the board with this card as well, which I do like about it. We have 4 Goku Blacks. Again, we like to stall the game for as long as possible, and once we establish this, it's near on impossible for Red to remove, pretty much, or at least Topku to remove, so I like this at 4. 4 Zenos, once again, that might get cut to 3, I don't know, but 4 Zenos for now. Old Kai, you can run whatever whatever super combo you want, it doesn't really matter. And then we have 4 Gallic Guns and 4 Sinister Sickles. These are just the defensive package between Gallic Gun and the removal package of Sinister Sickle. That is how we play into Topku. We just pass with energy open, we Gallic Gun defensively, keep our hand size up, and then Sinister Sickle to remove the board on repeat. That's pretty much how we want to do it. So yeah, but against most matchups, Sinister Sickle does still come in quite clutch, and this is a really heavy control deck. But I'm really enjoying Zamasu at the minute. It's a really, really fun deck to play, and I hope you all enjoyed that video. I know it was a bit of a grindy match. It went on for quite a while. We're now at 30 minutes, so I'll try and wrap this up quickly. But yeah, I'm enjoying Zamasu. I'm going to keep playing it. I think it catches people out, and then once our leader hits 25k, it is actually a lot harder than I initially thought to break this leader down. Green, for example, might not have the biggest issue with this deck, but I think most other colours might struggle slightly with it, but we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. And guys, as always, if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.